you can't even get it. Max Hardcore Iron Man, and we didn't even die to fire twice. Only once were we bested by fire. Charge! Bulls! I teleported! What? That's small. Boom! Oh my god! What the fuck? I'm critting. That's it. Done. Let's go! Yes! That's an 80 solo. Done. Woo! There, dude! Did I win? Yes! Let's freaking go, dude! That is a level 78 combat Zuck Cape completed. There we freaking go, dude. That's the record. Let's go, dude. Oh, that was so sick. Come on, that was so sick. We're going to the bone zone, baby. We ball. What? Do you think there's an increased drop chance if you kill him with the cores? Oh! This one's for the believers. Here we go. Yes! Oh my god! For the believers! Yes! Let's go! Eldritch Crossbow done! For the believers! Rise up! We're green! Let's go, dude. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yes, let's go! Let's freaking go, dude! Yes! Okay, back to the G! Quick! All right, ready? 3, 2, done! Yes! Boom! It's done! We are tall and bully, baby! Yes! We did it! We did it! We got the Sarah combo! Yes, dude! Necromancy is a brand new combat style, released into RuneScape on August 7th, 2023. You get both of these in one tickle sub. Done. Go. Done. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You can go. Good afternoon, gamers. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? How we feeling? Internet, what's good? Forest Forever, what's good? Sherbert, what's good? Upart, how are you doing? Next Level Fells, what's up? Conful, what's good? Coffee Bake, welcome to the stream. Mitzi, what is good? Happy Saturday to you too. The Edwin Killer, what's good? How we doing? Novatrix, welcome to the stream. Danacrons, what is going on, everybody? Hopefully everyone's taking care. Zero Rebels, what's good? Sherbert, what's good? Welcome, everyone. How we doing? How we feeling? I like penguins? Oh, that's good. I like penguins too. What's up, Blackbird? Welcome to the stream. So welcome to what is looking like it's going to be my only AMASCUT prep stream. The only one. So we got some prepping to do. I gotta leave in a couple hours. So, well, actually, that's not true. I'm leaving in 3.5 hours. And I haven't finished packing yet, but it's pretty close. I've got all my clothes figured out and all that kind of stuff. What I don't have figured out is I need to pack up my stream setup, obviously. So I don't have that packed up yet, but I can't pack that up until I've streamed today. So yeah, what's good, everyone? I've been up for a couple hours today. I went and played some tennis with my brother, which was nice. Always good to see him. I find especially when I'm like stressed out about stuff, like this massive undertaking, I find the literal best thing I could do is do some sports. It's always good for me, so that is what we've been up to so far today. That's always the play. But yeah, welcome in, everyone. How are we doing? Anyone done anything crazy to prep? I need to do all my prep today. You got a new mouse? You broke one last night? Wait, you broke your last mouse in a rage? That's not good. How are you gonna pack your platform shoes? Oh my god, Upard, it is crazy. I'm bringing a massive bag because I usually travel really light, but Jagex balled out and they got me a checked bag, chat. A checked bag. So I have a big checked bag. I have 3 different pairs of shoes in it because I haven't figured out exactly what I'm gonna wear, partially because I don't know exactly what the vibe is at Jagex. So I wanted to pack more things than I maybe need. But because of that, I've got running shoes because I want to go for a run in Cambridge tomorrow. And then I got black shoes and brown shoes just in case. Did you get a haircut? I did, yeah. I got one a couple days ago. All in prep for the AMASCUT race. We've pulled out all the stops for this one. Let me buy some Arbucks. But yeah, welcome in everyone. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome day so far. Dude, damn, Arbucks have crashed in price. Might need to remove them from the Raksha drop table. Will AMASCUT be the toughest struggle you've had with the boss? Oh yeah, for sure. For absolutely sure. Wear a tux? What about the boots? I don't have any boots. I have winter boots. Blundstones. Oh yeah, we also have a new emote. I forgot to tell you guys. Yeah, there's the RS Rage emote. I would love to see you guys spamming that in the RuneScape chat on Monday. I'm just putting it out there. It would make me very happy. Do I have my cat ears? I don't know what you're talking about. Ryan, you look cute. I'll take it. But yeah, welcome everyone. Yeah, dude, there's been so much interesting info on AMASCUT that's come out the last little bit. I'm kind of excited. I'm also really, really nervous. I did want to apologize too for not streaming yesterday. I meant to stream yesterday. That was the whole plan was to stream yesterday. And then I absolutely bungled it. What basically happened is I had a realization yesterday on Saturday. Sorry, is today Saturday? Today's Saturday. On Friday, that I think the biggest struggle for the AMASCUT World First Race is going to be the fact that most RuneScape players don't know top players, don't know their stories, don't know, like, people don't know who is good or who is not good and why. So basically, we're going to have a big audience that isn't invested in RuneScape players and doesn't know anything about them. And most of that is RuneScape's fault for not doing a good job of highlighting them and showcasing them in the past. That's my opinion. So I realized, I kind of had this holy crap moment yesterday where I realized we need info on a lot of these teams so that in the pre-show, I can get people invested in these teams and these players by telling their stories. Because I think without that, the race is going to fall flat a little bit. Because it'll be like, oh, this team is going head-to-head against this team. Who cares about any of them? So that was sort of my thinking. So what I've been doing is I've been messaging a lot of people from a lot of the like top teams. And then I could probably share this. Whatever. It's fine. Can I? I probably can. Basically, I've been making graphics with all of the teams, players, profile pictures, support teams, everything else. And then I've also got now a list in my notes of a lot of the like PVM accolades from a lot of these players. So basically that's what I've been up to. It's not been very exciting. It's just been a lot of heavy photoshopping. Just because I think it's going to be an important component of it. Do I have enough adrenaline pots? I'm going to say no. I'm going to make more. I'm going to buy stuff for more. So that's papayas. Super energies. But yeah, so anyway, if you're wondering where I've been, that's where I've been. But yeah, I do apologize for that. It was just like a realization. And obviously, like, I just want this event to be a success. It would be so cool for RuneScape. Like, I think it's a direction that RuneScape should take. Because if executed correctly, this is how you get new players watching the game. And then eventually playing the game. And it's just, it's an uphill battle. Will we be able to hop into lesser known random teams if they get further? Yes. So the way that it's set up is at the beginning, we're going off of the teams that we think are going to perform super well, just because that's all we're going to be able to go off of. But at different points in the fight, we have flags set up. So all of the JMods who will be assisting with camera stuff are going to get broadcasts that say X team has reached X part of the fight. So we could have a point partway through the race where we all get shocked. We're watching the top team wrangle with phase 2, and then all of a sudden it's like, holy crap, this unknown team has made it to phase 3. And then, yeah, so we will have that. Yeah. And we have the ability to go into anyone's instance who's playing the boss. Anybody. Doesn't matter if you're streaming, doesn't matter if you're not streaming, doesn't matter about your private chat or if you are online and fighting the boss, we can watch you. Good morning, streamer. In order to make sure the Massacre race is as successful as possible, Unofficial business manager, highly recommend this emote. Such addition to the live stream is guaranteed to make the world... What is this? What? Oh, thank God. Saved. Actually saved. Actually saved. It doesn't load. That's a crazy emote, bro. That's nuts. Oh, it loaded. What? I guess we can have it. I have to sign in. Fine. I'll do it. Also, I think my brother just walked into the house. Hello. How's it going? Good. Deserved. Yeah, I'm streaming right now, but it's not like an important stream. You're welcome to say hi at any point. How long do I think it's gonna take to get the kill? I think it's gonna take a long time. I think it's gonna take a bit. Oh, did you hear that? James, they heard you. That's my brother saying chat's not important. That's crazy. Egregious. Yeah, I was playing tennis with him and then our friend Nick, who's also over too. But I left early so I could stream for you guys. Look at us. Is RS3 dead? Yes. I am quite literally the last one left. That's why people watch me. Get a little hit of nostalgia, but for a game that doesn't exist anymore, it's unlucky. Does your brother look like you? Oh, he's coming.
Yeah, you.
What do you guys think, chat? Does he look like me? I don't think he really looks like... I mean, I don't see it. Do you see it?
No.
I don't see it at all. Right? I don't... Do you guys see it? He looks better.
Ow.
He's 13% cuter.
Oh.
He looks like a more handsome version of Ryan. Is he single?
Oh my God, he is
Get
single.
in, he's single. He's not only is he single, he's an employed engineer. What else do you do? He plays a lot of sports. He's doing a triathlon next weekend.
I think that
what
was
else?
implied with the single.
What, that you're doing a triathlon?
Everyone that's single, if you're single and you turn 30, you're either doing a triathlon or a half marathon.
You're turning 30? Ladies? We're running out of time. Does he play RuneScape? No, he does not.
He does not. So sad. I play Dota.
Oh, and now we know why you're single.
Okay, I need to go eat.
All right, James. Yeah, how about? Are you guys sticking around for a bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Mine's a beer on the patio.
say bye before you leave if you
Sounds
want
good.
to.
Yeah, we'll do. Do you mind if I close the door?
Yeah, I don't mind.
We'll open it up.
Yeah, can you turn the AC down 1 degree if you close the door?
Sounds good. You're live.
All right, bye. Who would win in a fight? I think he would. I'm not gonna lie. He's an insane athlete. He's pretty goated. Yeah, that's my brother. Future stream idea: speed dating my brother. Oh my God, I would love that so much. How achievable do you think getting a kill is for your average elite master C level gamer? That I don't know, unfortunately. So, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am in full preparation mode for trying to like get the title and stuff in the first week. If I give you guys a truth nuke, are you guys gonna be cool with? Okay, yeah, whatever. I have not killed a AMASCUT on world first difficulty. So the people that are expecting me to like pull up and face roll it and get the, I am going to have to work my ass off once I get home to get the titles. Did you try it though? Yeah, I helped make it. So, yes, I've tried bits and pieces of it, but like going through the fight and getting a kill. So, yeah, you're welcome to share that around. I have not killed it on World's First difficulty. I've killed it in normal mode. I've killed it in some of the lower enrage modes, but yeah, so we have work to do. There's a reason why I'm bringing my streaming setup with me, and it's so that when I'm not casting the event, I can be in my hotel grinding a basket. AMASCUT will be amazing. Hi, Kazri. What's good? If Ryan can't do it, we might have a chance. What's World First difficulty? It's 2K. How much more fun is AMASCUT than my current favorite boss? So here's the thing, right? I haven't had a chance to play AMASCUT, like, in a consistent group with my friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's a little different when you're kind of helping build parts of it, and you're giving a lot of feedback, and you're messing around with numbers, and you're changing value. Like, I think it's gonna end up being my favorite group boss in the game, but it hasn't happened yet. So I'm not gonna glaze it until I've been there. Hi Kim, saving 40 months. I appreciate it. Am I able to adjust my sleep schedule? I am not gonna lie. I will not have enough time to get on the right schedule. I am a diagnosed insomniac. I have sleeping pills. My plan is to reset my sleep schedule by taking a sleeping pill tomorrow night. That's the meta. Is a group mandatory? Yes. What drop am I most excited for? Wait, let me make sure the Nexus was leaked, and then if it was, I can tell you guys why I like the Nexus. I gotta make sure it was one of the leaks. Give me a second. I think the Nexus is cool. Yeah, I think the Nexus is cool. Definitely. Oh, this is a freaking tune, dude. Yeah. Nexus is pretty sick. I like the Nexus. I like... Oh, can I say this? I got to help out a bit with the design, not the visual design, but like the functional design of the armor. So I'm kind of stoked about that. I definitely want to get my hands on it. Do I think finding groups will be as easy as Cross's pubs? It depends on the difficulty level. No one's going to be grouping with randoms to do like a super high enrage. Like, you don't see people team forming for 2K Zammy at War's Retreat, right? Most of the time. But on the lower enrage brackets, sure. No, the first team to kill Toronto vote is guaranteed to drop. Okay, so I'm actually not sure about that. I think it wasn't promoted because it's not certain that it can be done. Will it be free deaths? I don't think so. Dude, the economy is gonna be booming next week. What's the max enrage? I don't know. Logic ban World's First being 2K and not 4K? It's cause I think it's cause the drops cap at 2K, I think. So the idea is that it's the same as like Zammy 2K dropping on release instead of Zammy 4K dropping on release. Look at that crazy guy trying to find why my damage is a bit off. My full LP was off as well, and now I just remember AMASCUT is off in Reaper Crew. What? Just do the quest. What do you mean? You can get Reaper Crew back if you do the quest. How useful will the new melee spec be? We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't spend that much time with the weapons, like testing them out. I kind of threw them on, did a couple things with them, and was like, yeah, seems good. And that was it. So I have no idea. I'm excited to get my hands on them properly. You haven't done the quest yet? You gotta get in there. No shot you notice the damage if it's Reaper Crew? Diggs that you say that, but without Reaper Crew, I wouldn't have got my Zut Grandmaster timer. I think the boss would be so good that time travelers would come back to be the first? Yes, I hope so. You know what's actually really cool? And this has got me hyped and also really stressed, but a lot of the teams that are racing are taking it super seriously, and I freaking love that. I'll give you an example. One of the teams that has like a lot of really well-known like top PVMers, they also have 2 helpers who on the day are going to be calling mechanics and like helping them understand the boss fight and theory crafting. And the 2 ringers they've brought in are 2 absolute juicers. Wait, I'm going to leak one of them because I think it's so cool. One of these teams has brought I Trolled You out of retirement to basically be their coach. That is so sick, dude. That is the sickest thing in the universe. They got I Trolled You out of retirement to help him win the thing. I freaking, dude, I'm so excited, man. I'm so freaking excited. Dude, like, out of retirement? I'm so stoked, dude. Anyway, I'm really excited. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be absolutely insane. The fact that there's an exclusive title makes it worth it. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Ryan, you're adorable. Is that team gonna be streaming? There are people on that team that are gonna be streaming. But then also, if you tune into the world's first race, we're gonna be watching that team very closely. What time is my flight? In like 3 hours. No, like I go to the airport in 3 hours. What time does the race start? It starts 30 minutes after the stream start time, but the pre-show is gonna be sick. I wrote the script for it yesterday. The pre-show is gonna be fun. The pre-show is gonna be Mod Ramen and I getting everybody hyped. Will the team know if you're watching them? Nope. We will be an invisible fly on the wall. Mod Ramen is actually a hero. He basically made a RuneScape item that the JMods can give themselves that will allow them to visit people's AMASCUT instances. And it has different configurations for like different parts of the boss arena. It's really cool. Is it streamed on YouTube and Twitch? Just Twitch. Chance team that isn't on the radar getting first kill? Think you got this covered? Yeah, we've got it covered. We can see anyone. So at the beginning of the race, we're going to be getting people hyped about some of the teams with a lot of like name power, just because I think it's important that like people watching get hyped and get invested, and that's easy to do. But throughout the fight, the way it's going to be set up is there are flags set up. So all of the JMods that are controlling cameras are going to get notifications of the names of players that make it to certain parts of the fight. Does that make sense? So we're going to start things off by watching, like, probably the team that has Goat, Glue, Aaron Huns, Pup, and Luca, because that's an absolutely insane team. And then as teams end up being at the top of the pack, we'll be able to view them. Boss aggro's on the flying mods. We tested it. It's good. It will not happen. What is that team? I know, right? To have Luca, Goat, Pup, and Glue on the same team is... Like, if you did, like, a draft for RuneScape players, that entire 5-person team, they would all be in the top 10. Now I said AMASCUT isn't soloable. Is it like they won't let you solo it? No. What we said is that it's not soloable because of the mechanics. So I said in the AMA that there are mechanics that might require multiple people. How sad will you be if they manage to kill AMASCUT on the first try? I guarantee you that the teams that are going in, most teams are going to have a death in the first 15 seconds. There is literally zero universe that a team kills it on the first try. It is not happening. I would literally buy a hat and then eat it on stream. Not possible. How many hours do I predict? I'm not gonna say until the pre-show. Clip it? Oh, you can clip that. No, no one's getting a kill. No shot. What's my favorite flavor of party hat? Yellow, because I'm kind of like a lemonade guy lately anyway. I don't know why, but my go-to has been these they're these Welch's lemonade popsicles. Or sorry, freezies. I've been going glizzy overdrive on those. I had a theory that the quest to AMASCUT was nothing like the real boss. I can do more than... That's more than just a theory. I think it was confirmed. Yeah, somebody darts it. That'd be really funny. Oh, no. Let me buy... Wait, so what do I do to make super adren pots? Do I just add the adren crystal to these? Or do I need to make them 4 dose and then add the crystal and then go back to 3? Anybody know? I just make them like this? Hi, Simbutter, what's good? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Music name? Exclamation point song. But that was Can't Leave You Alone, Maroon 5, and Juice WRLD. Ryan is so tame today on stream. Well, on Anna's stream, he was just flaming her. She deserved it. It's fine. It's not my fault. I can't believe how hard Ryan was flaming Anna yesterday. I can. Let's go here, actually. Was I doing Rago? No, Pygood was. No, I'm not sure what I want to listen to. Yeah, this will work for now. All right. Why is he big Juice WRLD? Because I didn't feel like it. Have I heard the new Millennium songs? I have not. But yeah, dude. I'm excited. What game time does AMASCUT release? It's on the poster. Hold, let me find the poster. My mom called me and she was like, where do I go to follow what you're doing this weekend? So I texted my mom the poster. 1:30 BST. Hey, Wands, what's good? Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. Have I seen how Bad World 84 has gotten? Wait, what do you mean, Mox? What happened? Yeah, guys, be nice in Twitch chat. My mom will be there. That's actually very true. Griefers. What are they griefing? Spamming combat abilities. Does that mean we ban Gupar? We might have to, actually. Good point. They're spamming magma. Oh, that's kind of annoying. The greatest enemy of the RuneScape community? The RuneScape community. Oh, it's the same. I think it's the same dude. Wait, yeah. Isn't that the dude that did it to me like 6 months ago? I'm glad they're still graciously unemployed. Yeah. It's unlucky. What? Ice Cloud. What? When did I say slurp? Wait. This has to be edited. There's no way I've slurped in my life. I said slurp? No. That's crazy. Oh my god, you've linked it. What? Wait, is that real, chat? No, I didn't. What do you mean? When did I say what was the context? Oh. This was Pup explaining why his team name is the Slurpers. He said, we were in Discord 2 days ago chilling, we were talking about whether we use game sounds or not. I said I don't because the game sounds sound too slurpy, like you're always drinking potions and munching food. Some of the sound effects are weirdly wet. I don't know how to describe it. Then Goat said we should make our team name the Slurpers, so here we are. Also, bonus story, you know the freaking tick-tock sound you get when your overload runs out? I'd heard that sound a million times on people's streams and I had no idea what it was because it doesn't sound like a game sound effect to me. It sounds like a mechanical infield question mark. So I thought it was like a Windows sound alert or something for like 5 years. And then yesterday I was watching Aaron Duke-Laser and his computer did the sound and he said it was the overload sound alert and I got my mind blown because I'd never used game sound so obviously, but I heard it. So I slurped. All right. Sue me. People slurp. How many more orbs do you think you get before you get a WOD? You're going to get one next. Just remember that RuneScape has secret bad luck mitigation. Don't forget. You're guaranteed a one next. Is slurp the new bang? No. Nah, some of these team names, though, are absolutely egregious. Like, I'm gonna have to say the Slurpers on stream. And then the other team that I've done, like, a profile on, their name is the Cat Girl Cartel. Nah, it's gonna be good fun, though. It's gonna be good fun. Safe travels over, mate. Good luck with the bus. Thank you, Danielson. Also, this is like the biggest long shot in the universe, but if anyone knows like any good things to do in Cambridge tomorrow, let me know, because I'm gonna get in at like 2 p.m. and I'm doing nothing the whole day. I was gonna go for a run. That was like the only thing I was gonna do tomorrow. Is Wazzy racing? Yes, Wazzy is racing. Ryan, how do you freestyle the words first without being able to use what's written for you on your prompter? So that's the beauty of the world's first race. I actually was asked to write a script for the first half hour of the show. So I think I will have a prompter. Easy game. Wish I could clip all the fun moments, but I'm racing myself. Sick. Some good parks to sit in. I feel like I'm gonna be like the meme of the sad guy sitting at a park bench. Gets to Cambridge, just sitting down at the park. See, last time I went to Cambridge, I was there with Kochi, and we were just on the town. And then bonus question actually is, If anyone has a recommendation of a place to go for a run, let me know. Everything I remember from Cambridge, though, is you could kind of go for a run anywhere. Am I wrong about that? Is the GIM dead? We kind of finished the series. The last episode is coming out on YouTube soon. It's a pretty safe town. Yeah, what if I live for danger? Think I could hire Twitch chatters to, like, put me in peril a little bit? Like, not, like, too much, but I think it'd be good for me, you know? Okay, I feel like I've got enough super rare gens. I'm going to turn them into extremes, and then I think we're probably good to go. How many gem achievements do I have left? 5? 5 or 6? Can't leave without becoming a GM. Can you imagine? There we go. But yeah, so I've done, like, no prep. So that is why we're currently making some potions. I also want to... Oh, wait. My proportions are wrong. One second. I might want to look at getting some invention perks for testing out new gear and things. Chipotle mini golf, treasure hunt, murder mystery hunt, walking tours, these and things, short amount of time damage. Sick. Yeah, I really only have one afternoon of downtime, but I got... Okay, you know what I actually have planned? My goal for Sunday, I'll keep you guys posted on if this works out, but my ultimate goal is I want to see if I can hit up Mod Shogun. That's what I want to do. Am I streaming the official RS or am I multi-streaming to my channel? I asked about multi-streaming to my channel because I kind of wanted to, I'm not going to lie. I don't believe it's an option. So I will just be streaming on the RuneScape channel. And then as soon as the World First Race ends, depending on how late it is, I'll be going live on my channel. Assuming I can find a place with internet. Are you going to lose Master Aura on launch? I don't think so. Can I stream on my channel from the office? 50-50. It is not guaranteed. What day is the race? Monday. We're coming in hot, team. I assume you'd lose Master Aura when the achievements come out a month later. Yes, you would. I know absolutely nothing about the achievements, by the way. All I know is, like, I would suspect there will be achievements for reaching enrage thresholds, but with no pushing, that seems kind of easy. But yeah. Okay, chat. What do we think I need for prep? Like, I think if I need things like penance powder, I can buy that later. I think that's all good. I'm not as worried about liquidating funds from other accounts. Like, I'm hoping 17 bill is enough for some of the rewards. I should make some salves, though. That'd be a good idea. But yeah, no, it's been a crazy few days of packing and getting organized. Oh, I also want to tell you guys, too, I will be probably making a vlog for my trip as well of some kind. So expect to get some behind-the-scenes stuff, too. Got some AMASCUT rages received well if they'll apply to other enraged bosses. I believe the plan is at some point there's going to be a discussion about it. I don't know when that is or how that will be, but I'm kind of hoping that it happens, though, because I'm not going to lie, I don't want to push to 4K Zammy. I just don't want it. Hey, Species Me. How are you? What's good? Do. 2i for not gatekeeping it? I mean, I just think most people hate pushing 10% at a time. Even people that have 60k enraged Zammy are some of the biggest pushing method haters because it's kind of stupid. Hello, good sir. Prepping for a mask myself. Looking forward to it. Nice. Yeah, so I think what I want to do is I either want to make sure I have a bunch of best in slot perks ready to go for new gear, or if I don't have best in slot perks ready to go, maybe like a lot of separators. I think Telos Glacier random rage increase the best. Yeah, so my proposal would be this. I think what they could do is they could make it so that your Telos and your Glacier rage gain, instead of making the average, what is it, like 12 and a half or 11 and a half per kill? I think it could be a reward for reaching elite combat achievements. Could be that you gain double in rage push. So instead of 11 and a half, it's 23 in rage per kill on average. So the range is wider, because that'll speed it up a ton. And then for Zammy, what I would do is you could either do like a dynamic system where if you're streaking kills, like it adds up more. Or if you didn't even want to bother doing that, what you could do is you could just make it a flat like 50% per kill. That'd be bad for streaking. Yeah, so you could have it as a toggle. You could have it as a toggle. So you'd be able to choose if you want, like, you know, when you go into the fight kiln, you can choose if you want, like, fast mode or slow mode. This would be the same thing. But yeah, game achievements for AMASCUT are the moment are listed 500 for Elite, 2K for Master, and 4K for GM. Cool. Sounds like a plan. And then 2K Zammy is also a Master achievement. Okay. Makes sense. I guess the question is this. How long do you think it would have taken for a team to kill 2K Zammy if when Zammy came out, it was just 2K Zammy? I think that's really the question. But yeah, okay, so once we've got potions, I think I want to look at perks, and then I might make a preset that I just steal from Wazi's video, because Wazi made a video about prepping for AMASCUT. How long was World's First 100% Zammy? It was like 9 hours. Is the World First mode 2K? It is literally the same as 2K. Correct. I think players are underestimating Jagex the other way around. What do you mean by that, Maddie? With regard to what? Are people saying they think it's going to be really easy? I haven't seen a lot of chatter. Yeah, here's the thing, right? Players are, like, better than they've ever been, but also, you've got to think about, like, a brand new boss coming out on a high difficulty is, like, top players take time to learn things. That's something that I learned when hard mode Nakatra came out. After release day of hard mode Nakatra, I believe I had either the fastest or the second fastest kill time of anybody in the game, of the like thousands and thousands of players that had a kill, even all of the players that are way better than me. And then by the end of the week, people's times were like half. Like, it takes time for top players to refine and get really, really good. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's been a very contentious talking point though. Like even for the mods that like worked on the boss, some of the mods think that it's going to take not a lot of time, and some of the mods think it's going to take a lot of time. I've had some very, very varied guesses. Yeah, I guess the answer is we'll see. Ideally for me, it takes between 4 and 8 hours. If it takes over 8 hours, the office closes, and then I don't even know what we do. There isn't really a good backup plan. So that would suck. If it takes less than like 3 hours, we're in a really awkward holding pattern where the other modes don't exist yet. What would my guess be? I'm probably going to contextualize this more for the pre-show, but I think it's going to be on the longer end. Actually, that's a good point. I guess if we get kicked out of the office, we could do a scuffed stream. We could do a scuffed stream where we just re-stream other streams like the Zammy World first race. We could do it. The only thing is I would need the only awkward thing about that is I would need to bring the stream key for the RuneScape Twitch channel with me. But I guess that's okay. But I think 4K will be done the same day. That I can't say, unfortunately. It'll give you too much info on, like, where certain things stop scaling or different... Yeah. Can't say, unfortunately. My goal is first week kill. That's my goal, too. That's what we're hoping for. Okay, so I'm probably, hopefully, pretty good on potions. Do we want to make a few more just in case? Do we still play our group irons? So we actually finished our best in slot goal at our group iron, man. And we might come back for AMASCUT, depending on how AMASCUT looks. But yeah, the last episode is taking a bit of time to make because, oh my god, it is... I keep saying it's 3 hours. With edits and things, it's now closer to 2 hours long, though. It's basically a feature film. Are salves needed for AMASCUT? That I don't know. I just feel like salves are like industry standard, you know? When will I be allowed to start doing AMASCUT? Immediately, from like as soon as there's a kill, as soon as the world first race over. Here's the thing, Diane. So I have never killed AMASCUT on world's first difficulty. So I've been involved in the development process of the boss. So I've done a lot of like normal mode and fine-tuning mechanics and testing different phases and giving feedback on things that feel good or things that don't feel good. So I've done a lot of that, but in terms of like actually like grinding the boss at a completed state, I have quite literally done 0 AMASCUT in a completed state at the world, or at honestly at any difficulty. So yeah. I'll be ready to rock. As soon as there's a world first kill, I'm good to go. I think it's genuinely realistic for the average player to achieve the world's first. If you're an average player that's willing to put time and effort into learning and you've got top-end gear, yeah, you'd be fine. But if you're like an average player that's like not gonna put in effort, no, you're gonna get blasted repeatedly until you die. Over and over and over again, and then inevitably give up. Hello? You're looking at the door. Wait, is Nick like standing outside the door?
I think so.
You can come in if you want. You are allowed on stream. You can be on stream. That's the frame. You're so tall. Oh my god. Chad, it's Nick. How are you guys doing? I know. You're heading out? So, cool.
Ryan, you ate all the food in the house.
Yeah, I'm leaving today. Of course I ate all the food in the house.
No food left.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
Yeah, we're just doing a prep stream. I'm literally making potions today. Everyone's taller than Ryan? I mean, yeah. They are.
Pretty sad.
They are tall.
I'm like.
Chat said,
6'6".
Ryan, are you standing up right now?
Ow.
Unlucky.
So, what is this? This hardcore or something?
No, this is literally my main account. So there's a boss coming out in a couple days, and I'm like, so I'm going to the UK to cast the world first event, which is gonna be sick. Okay, this poster though, honest thoughts.
Holy. What year is this from?
That was from last week. What do you mean? What year is this
You
from?
look so ugly. That's so funny. Who made this? Is that Jack that
RuneScape
that?
made that. Yeah.
That's so funny.
You don't like it?
That's so sick. Did you have to pose for that, or is that like?
So, okay, what happened is I sent them like a minute-long video of me doing like, you just send them a video so they can take the freeze frame they want. And I did a bunch of different poses, and most of the poses were really sick. And they picked that of everything. They actually did me so dirty.
Yeah. They did a good job on the Photoshop, though. It looks like you're actually holding it.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
I like that they kept your wedding ring in there.
Yep, and the Garmin watch too. We keep the Garmin. We keep the Garmin.
Nice. You gotta count your steps when you go in RuneScape.
Yeah, we do. I'm gonna bring it for the event. I want to see what my heart rate gets to when people get like to the end of the boss fight.
Well,
But yeah, everyone's saying show the video. I
Oh.
probably can. I probably
You
can.
have-
I don't have it
Did you already
handy.
show them?
No, they haven't seen the source video.
Oh,
No.
that's bro-
Actually,
so
you know what I can do? I actually can show you something.
you can
Hold.
recreate it.
This is. I don't think I'll get in trouble for this. Let me download this. So
Can you
I
show
have
the
been
video?
making social media assets for the social media team. And let me find it here. And okay,
That's so
here.
weird.
Okay, you guys won't be able to hear it. Chat will be able to hear it. Jagex, please don't kill me if this is bad. I apologize. It'll be fine. I actually think it's fine. Okay, here. Okay, so I'm working on like a social media asset that is like a head-to-head comparing some of the teams that are going up against each other for the AMASCUT World First Race, just because I thought it'd be a fun, like, nice extra thing to have. So I asked the RuneScape social media team, I asked them if they would be able to just send me the Photoshop file that they had of their like blank template so that I could make some changes to it and then make the thing, and then if they like it, then we can use it. And why are all of the templates me? Like, this can't have been a planned thing. I asked for it and they sent it like 10 minutes later. Like, it was like this before they knew that I was gonna. So they have literally been using good photos of me posing for all of their templates for the whole social media team, and yet for the actual fucking poster, they put.
Oh man,
fair, dude.
that's.
They cooked me.
You look great.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, a little bit of tongue happening. A
A lot of tongue happening.
lot of tongue happening. But yeah. They're really. I actually love the social media team. They're so funny. But yeah,
Why is your tongue up there? What sound were you making?
I wasn't making a sound at all. I was just posing.
Oh, that.
Because normally with your yelling, your tongue's like flat.
Well, they told me to act like I was holding a sword. I don't know.
When I leak this video, it's gonna be so funny.
Wait, which video?
The 1 minute video of you inside.
Oh yeah, what I showed. Yeah. It's literally me silently in front of a green screen, just going like.
Wait, have you guys seen Arrested Development? The like lightsaber.
Oh, yeah. You're literally George Michael.
Yeah.
You just missing the head gear.
I hope
Unreal.
someone from chat has seen Arrested Development.
So I'm sure someone has. I haven't, but someone will have, surely. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm up to. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna get back to making potions. All right, take care, guys.
Have fun in the UK.
Thank you. I will. Life has never been so hard. Does the guy in the blue play RuneScape? Neither of them play RuneScape. Yeah, that's my brother and our friend Nick. We were playing tennis earlier, but I left early literally so that I could go live because I promised you guys a stream. Yeah, but anyway, so that was how I found out that they had actual good pictures of me holding a sword. They just chose to not use them. Okay, so back on the AMASCUT stuff. Oh, my game sounds like too loud. Nice, nice. Yeah, so boss comes out Monday. How many overloads do we think I need? Let me do some math here. How many hours do you think we're gonna play in the first 2 weeks? Like maybe like 100? I'd say like 100. So 100 overloads would be, so 200 overloads. And I currently have 400. Okay, I think I'm good with 400 overloads. So we got 400 overload salves. And then how many adren pots do you use per period of time? Let me think here. So we're going to use, let's say on average, I use a dose every 4 minutes, like of like banking and gearing and phase points and everything else. So 15 doses an hour. So that's actually 3 potions an hour. So I've got 100 hours worth of A pots. Yeah. Would I recommend RSC over old school? I would. I think it's a way better game for a whole multitude of reasons. One, you got to think about the player count, right? Everyone knows RuneScape servers aren't the best. Do you really want a game with 200,000 players online at the same time? That's a lot of people. Most people our age only know like 6 people. Most people have like 0 friends, maybe 1 friend, maybe 2 friends. You really want 200,000 friends? That's overwhelming. Nobody wants that. And then you gotta think about server lag, right? Do you know how hard it is to go to Sand Crabs on old school? You go to Big Bertha, and it's just hop after hop after hop. Nobody wants to hop worlds. You ready for this shit? You ready? Let me go to the Fremenic Isles with a quick tell. You see this? Not a single idiot training here. Not one person. I don't gotta hop or anything. I'm set up, set it, forget it, you're good to go. RuneScape 3 for life. How did I do? No, I mean, the actual answer is like, try both. Membership for one game works for both. See what you enjoy. Play the game you enjoy more. I don't know. Do you ever ask a RuneScape 3 person if people should play old school and they go, yeah, way better game? Surely not, right? That would be kind of wild. They have a crab boss? Well, we could get a crab boss. Ryan, love the poster. Thank you. I'm gonna need to see a clip of the IRLs reacting to the poster. That's so funny. Yeah, we already have a crab boss. Damn, easy. Any rumor of a free death week? I have never seen so much cope in one place. The amount of people who've been like, so free death week, right? Obviously it's gonna be free death week. I have heard literally nothing about a free death week. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, by the way. I'm obviously not racing, but I'm gonna go to Wazi's channel because he made a video about preparing for the world's first race. And I think it might be good to just yoink a preset from him. Screenshot. Done. Yoink. All right. So this is Wazi's preset. And now I'm just going to copy it. For new players, this is better. For players who played past, RSC is better. I just think they're very different games. Okay, so Wazi's doing Masterwork hat, boots, gloves, Channeler ring. Damn, he's got Blackstone arrows with him. Whoa. It's like he's prepping for insanely high defense. Huh. Bro, he's got 2 different shields? Brother, and Bone Shield? You need Bone Shield and 2 other shields? This guy's gonna win the race. That's insane. I'm not doing... 3 shields! That's nuts, dude. That's a lot of shields, chat. Let me get my Maliotops in the pen, though. Yeah, see, because we know the boss has Giga defense. See, it's such an interesting thing. A lot of the, like... Also, hi, Mod Reaper. How are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, it's such an interesting thing. The leaks, because... Obviously, I can't tell you guys, like, what leaks are real and which ones are not real. But I think in general, not just, like, relating to this specifically, but in general, I think a lot of people are treating all of the leaks as, like, this is how it is. So I'm kind of curious to see. Hello, just lurking. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so he's got a oh, I'm out of hit pots. Oops. Can I have to assume they're all real? Yeah, no. I'm in the same boat. If I was racing, I would also make presets and things in case all of the leaks are real. But I do think some of it is like literally people spreading misinformation intentionally. Like the leaks are definitely mixed in with like absolute nonsense. Like I saw a video, I obviously won't like name whose video it was or anything, where they literally had a picture of green death skulls in the video. And the green death skulls were made in Photoshop by like the PVME as like a meme. Like it was never from the cache or anything. And like people took that and ran with it. And it was like, holy, this is a fun way to do a launch because there's so much like, there's so much speculation and craziness. How many BSAs do I want? Surely if I have good teammates, they could do it. 10K each? Greatest chain? Yeah, that was a good one too. I don't know that I'm doing this. I don't think I care enough. I'll buy some, but... We don't... Oh my god. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Holy moly. Okay, cycle ammo. Mod Reaper, are you excited for the boss? Oh yeah, you said you were looking. Never mind. Never mind. 70k per Greco. You know, that's actually not that bad. You could definitely do worse. Oh my god, I'm out of Grim pages. Oh, that's horrible. All right. Very excited. Big. Me too. Do you guys think this is an ABS? I feel like this is probably an ABS, right? Because he's using a channeler's ring. Maybe? I don't know. It's a G staff. Wait, but everyone knows the green EOF that's pointy is an ABS. What? Everyone knows green and pointy is ABS and green and flat is Gothic staff. Wazzy, I'm actually disappointed, bro. Like, are you kidding me with that? Anyway, this is why you never meet your heroes. Can I comment on if Elder Salves are needed or Elder Overload's fine? I cannot. I will say this though too. I've exclusively used salves on my main account for years and years and years. So if you're reading super far into me like Orion made salves on his stream, salves are just what top people use because it saves you invent space. Oh, you know what I should do, chat? Let's log in to my account that I put all my stuff on for my rebuild and hope that there's some money in there. I can't remember what account it is. It's not Stable Client. Is it the Calgromancer? I think it's the Calgromancer. Get 14 days of free membership? How? Wait, what happens if I click go to GE? Okay. This was the Calg ult, by the way, that I made for Necromancy. So it was the Calgromancer, because it was the Necromancer, but for Calgs. So. Wait, idea. Bang. Dude, interface sharing is goated, man. Holy crap. You see how easy that was? That was great. Okay. I don't know where my ribbon is, though. It's there. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so this was a 99 Slayer, 94 Summoning Calg ult. Okay. And then I go there, and then I go there, and then I go... It's transparency, right? And then we turn it all the way down. You guys think that's what the US government just did? Sorry, I can't. My bad. Sorry. Wait. Okay. So I'm hoping that there's wealth on this account. There might not be. It's just whenever I do a rebuild, I just dump all of the stuff from this account. I have bounty emblems? So I'm hoping that there's stuff on here. It used to be a PvP account years ago, so I got all these Vine Whips. Superior Dragon Dagger. Do a wealth eval? Tell me it's a lot. No, it's not. I mean, I've got 250 mil. That's not bad. Oh, that's actually very sad. I've got an Armadil Godsword. That's cool. Dude, look at this account, man. This account was like friggin' iconic. The one-dose potions for PKing. The Torag set. I used to make PvP videos, by the way. Way back in the day. Okay. I am not seeing anything of like meaningful wealth on this account. I'm going to do a quick look. I don't think any of this stuff counts for anything. Zamarok bows, Saradomin bows, and Guthix bows. Yeah, we're not doing great. I've not really found the money, as it were. You can search for anything over 100K? Wait, how? Wait, what? Like that? No. Wait, how do you do that? Wait, really? No way. That didn't work. I don't think. Yeah, there's no shot that's a real thing. That's an old school thing. Dude, old school players stay winning. It's actually crazy. I have a master wand on this account. A dormant staff of Slinky? 29 mil. Give me that, bro. That's some money. Look at all the herbs and seeds. Are any of these valuable? Probably not. Okay, yeah, none of this has any value. This was just like my main account's loot tab. Okay. Let me see if I'm allowed to sell members' items. What's this? Oh, I got an Eldritch Crossbow limb from my main account. Huge. Let's go, dude. I don't know what it's worth, but okay, this is clean. This is actually a little bit of money. I'm actually happy with this. Chat, we're into the money now. Please sell. Okay. I want all of my funds in one place for AMASCUT, obviously. I honestly thought I had bills on this account, and I don't, so that's okay, though. You must be a member to make more than 3 offers. I'm not trying to make more than 3 offers. Hello? Oh, it's huge. Okay, so I got half a bill out of that. That's not bad. So let's trade this over my main. But yeah, this is just the account I use for rebuilds. Okay, dude. I'm literally keeping it. I'm literally keeping it at that price. All right. Yeah, exactly. It's just so that I can afford all the new stuff when it comes out. That's all. Dude, it'd be so cool if you could actually do like a search. I have a lot of seeds, but you guys are saying they're not really worth much, so that's okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here that I really terribly need to sell. Ruby bolts, anima, adrenaline crystals, the bows, like it's all of this is like really, really little stuff. Yeah, no. This is all good. Okay. I think I'm fine with all of this. Yeah, this is the account that I use whenever I do a rebuild and I clear my account. I just trade my whole bank over to this account, so. If you're wondering why there's a random assortment of items on it, that would be why. Were those Bic pages? Maybe? Oh, yeah. Holy moly. Wait. Good find. I'm rich. Dart Calphite King and get a Drygore? Can you imagine? That'd actually be insane. Oh my god, Grand Exchange. You are so slow, challenge. Do y'all want me to chuck a dart at KK just for the culture? I'll do it. Darting next is better. There is no universe I can get to. Oh, I'm not a member. Okay, this isn't going to work, chat. I'm not a member. I forgot. Okay. So I'm on world 249. Okay, so now we go to the Grand Exchange on world 249. Dart the giant mole. I'm not spending a death touch dart on the holy moly. Tips are going 85-90 necromancy. I would just AFK stuff. Like, killing stuff is by far your best bet. So I went 630 mil. I think I'll put 600 over. Bang, bang. See, that's some stonks. Should I check my other accounts too? I could check the Kekromancer. This used to be against the rules. What? Having multiple accounts? They're my own accounts. And then this is the one skill at a time account as well, which is kind of nice. So I'm just putting in bank pins. Ugh. This is the like DXP account. Okay. One skill at a time account has, oh, sorry, the Kekromancer account, which was a necromancy race mule that I never ended up needing, has literally nothing but 39 mil. I don't think I'm ever going to play this account again. So let's take the 39 mil off of it, because I don't foresee ever using this account ever again. It was specifically for the necromancy race, so stonks. Okay. And then this is my one skill at a time account for DXP. Oh my god. Wait, I'm rich. So this account was really cool, actually. The goal for this account, I actually really liked this account, to be honest with you. The goal for this account was to get 99s one skill at a time. So I'm 99 Herblore and 99 Prayer. And my time played on this account, one of the most unique accounts to exist. Let me find hands. Check this out. This account has played a total of 18 hours with 3 99s. Fire making, Herblore, and Prayer. In 19 hours. Kinda sick. Let me go to the GU. Lamps? No, it didn't use any lamps. It was all skilling on DXP. What did I use for fire making? I used the pitch can. The fire making cost over $1 bill. Have I checked my ED and Sam chest on main? I have not. I will shortly. Wow, look at everybody playing RuneScape together. But yeah, I got 119 mil, so that's good. Not so cool for $1 bill? I mean, it was fun. So the idea was to get 99s in one sitting. So I actually did think it was pretty cool. Is a mascot aura reward only for doing 2K first week? So there's an aura for 2K in first week. And then there's an aura for 2K period. Like at any point. Oh my god, this account has so many like random proteins. Look at all the overloads, dude. Tradable overloads, and I'm booming. Okay, I have absolutely nothing of value, but 129 mil? Done. These people are speaking in French. That's crazy. All right. $129 mil. There we go. Okay. Nice. So we actually made a bill just by looking at random crap we got on other accounts. Now let me look at my Sanctum and Elite Dungeon chest and my loot tab too. Sell the overloads? You can't. What about Stable Client, Tall and Manly? I mean, those are Iron Man accounts. I actually did clear Stable Client for the Necromancy race, but there's not much on there anymore. Tall and Manly, I'm never going to clear. Well, okay, if I lose the Hardcore, maybe I will, but I hope not. Trade the overload, Jermaine. You can't trade overloads. Trading my sub for the 2 Millennium songs? You know what? I actually haven't heard them. I will. Let's do it. Harris, guys, start jam on our RCRF watching series. Been loving it. Thanks for the great content. Oh, no worries, Captain Crunk. Done. Okay, so I got 74 mil in the Zuck chest. Chuck that in the bank. See, that's like pennies, you know what I mean? That's not enough wealth to make a big difference, but... $66 mil. Okay, so that's another 100 mil. Okay. And then I'll look at my Sammy chest too. What are you raising money for? I usually do this before a big boss release. I just want to make sure that I have as much money as I can so that I can get the new rewards and test them out pretty early. I'm not selling 6 mil. It's not enough money to be worth my time. Let's look at Sanctum. Yeah, Deaths too. I mean, okay, Mod Reaper, you know full well, if you were to harbor a guess as to how much money I'm going to spend on Deaths next week, based on what you know about my, my skill level, how much money would you reserve for death costs? $74 mil. Oh, yeah. Get in the bank. 1 mil from the Manctum? All right. You know, I think I'm gonna burn through a lot of death money. I believe in you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know what? I believe in me too. We don't even need a death fund. Chat, who wants all my money? I clearly won't be needing it, right? That's the confidence we need. Oh, I don't have enough penance powder or extreme prayers either. Okay, hold on. Dibs? Do you think dual mage weapons are better than Staff of Sliske? Yes, by like a factor of 750,000. Yeah, I'm just looking for stuff that has like significant value, by the way. Like, I'm not worried about little things. Blackstone arrow tips. Those gotta be worth billions right now, man. They have to be. Okay, well, that's good. 5 moonstones. I don't think anyone cares. Divine Rage is only worth $1 mil? But it's so good, though. Okay, yeah, I don't care any of this stuff. Okay. I mean, I could sell the Masterwork bow that I've never used, but what if it becomes best in slot? Then I'd feel like an idiot. I guess I could sell my scythe if we're getting the new thing. Okay. I think that's good enough. Yeah, I just want one invent of like the heavy hitters. All right. Why do I have 125,000 incandescent energy? I have no idea. All right, let's go. Is that 26,000 Silver Rock Feathers? Yeah. I mean, that's what people do when they're going for 120 agility. Here, I'll show my stats on screen. I don't usually show my stats, but those are my stats. Oh, this is a tune. Heard of Master Drops upgraded the staff skin, making it the Staff of the Devourer that has a spec that all magic weapons of the game built into one. 10% of gem cost and no cooldown. Care to comment? Whatever you're currently under the influence of, if you could provide me some before my flight, I think that would be great, actually. Wait, draconic energies are crashing. Wait, why? Oh, this is a tune. I mean, I also don't know, like, here's the thing too. The economy is in a state of deflation. Like, bonds are way cheaper than they used to be. Bonds used to be like 160 mil, and now they're 120. So I'm hoping that the buying power for my 18 bill, I'm hoping it's enough to get all of the rewards. I think it probably will. When were bonds 160 mil? Like a few months ago. Here. See this? Wait, what? Yeah, hold. Yeah, look at the year price of bonds. They were 163 mil. And then game health and everything else. And they are now 120. So I'm hoping the buying power of my bonds is... Do you see this, by the way? This was when Elder God Wars came out. Bang! Yeah, I mean, it's actually... when did Necromancy come out? That was 2023, right? August? Is that correct? Holy crap. So when Necromancy came out, they were 63 mil? No. Was it? Okay, so we might actually not have enough money. But yeah, no, it's good to see them going down, though. But, yeah, so basically, I'm hoping 18 bill is going to be enough for all of the rewards. I got 18.3 bill. That should be good enough. I think that'll be good enough. What's my total worth? Like, as a person, honestly, pretty low. The self-esteem is just not where it needs to be right now, but we're slowly working on. Oh, you mean like my game wealth? Oh, yeah, 57 bill. Hi, Keepy Cornbell. Thank you for the 23 months. I appreciate it. Okay. Let me keep copying Wazzy's preset. Okay. Oh, I need Super Boost. Dude, these have gone down in price, I think. Thank goodness. Okay, I think that's a perfect one-to-one copy of the Wazzler preset. Yeah, that is a one-to-one of Wazzy's preset. Okay. So that can be our, like, our start point. Are Wazzy and I a team? No, I'm not allowed to race. I don't actually have a team for after the race ends. I'm going to have to hopefully find someone that will take me. I'm going to be honest. I don't really know what I'm going to do. Okay. Question. How do I claim the costless gizmo shells from combat achievements? Do I get them automatically? Like, maybe I've already used them? Maybe I've already claimed them. Who do I talk to about this? Interesting. So what I would do is chuck something in Ask the JMods in the creator Discord once. That is your best bet. Yeah, it is chuck. In general, always just chuck something there. Because, Montezana is the literal goat. Okay. So that's done. That's done. That's done. Okay. So now I need my perks. Okay. Yeah. So I need perks. I need extreme prayer potions. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, Wazzy had a chroming switch too. My bad. It's okay though. One thing at a time. Okay, precious and ethereal components. So what I'll do for this is I'm just gonna put stuff in my auto DA machine, obviously. I'm not gonna like... Yeah, cool. Okay. Am I worried about airport security doing a check on my cat costume? What cat costume? Is it true this is my last stream? It's my last stream probably until AMASCUT. I might do a test stream tomorrow if there's like goated internet and I'm bored, but... Okay. So let's do extreme prayers. Dude, I look at the clock. Oh man, we are running out of racetrack, team. I'm gonna miss my flight. Whatever, man. It's fine. Why not airplane stream? Like a couple reasons. What the question mark? They said it costs 3K points for extra slay room in the video. They lied, making it 4K now. That is literally not what anyone in chat said. I'm confused. Oh wait, hold up. I need to go to my my herbology preset. There. $10, $13. Spark chitin. Possible hot take incoming. The fact that this game has an issue attracting new players and also has untradeable potions that require a level to make, which is like, that's the whole point of Iron Man mode, is crazy to me. Overloads should just be tradable. Super prayer potions should be tradable. Extreme prayer potions should be tradable. Most of this stuff should just be tradable. Not everything, but base overloads absolutely should be tradable. Extreme prayer potions absolutely should be tradable. Blessed Flask be tradable? It is mostly tradable. You can buy most of the things to make a Blessed Flask. Half of the process is done for you. There should be level X to use them. So my question is, what's the benefit of that? Other than gatekeeping. Like, because here's the thing, right? Base overloads are needed to PVM in RuneScape 3. It's not like old school, because people use brews as food, right? So to me, Herblore loses no value by making Supremes and Elders require the level and make them untradeable because they're Prif potions. But base overloads at a 6-dose flask or a 4-dose potion, to me, the only thing that happens if you make them tradable is the game is faster for PVMing for new players. It doesn't devalue anything. It's not Like, they're significantly worse than the overpowered overloads. They're not best in slot anymore. And then for PVMers, it's a time save too. That's the issue. You skip most of the game buying stuff. If you don't like buying stuff to skip the game, then play an Iron Man, no? Isn't that what Iron Man is for? Like, I feel like it kind of would make sense for there to be an Iron Man track and a main account track. It's also a good skilling profitability thing too, because if PVMers are buying higher tier potions at a premium, have I practiced my British accent? I did say it was a hot take, by the way. You're welcome to disagree. I have not practiced my British accent yet. The game company makes all the content for it to become obsolete. I mean, it's impossible for everything to remain important forever. That's just how live service games work. It's impossible to do. Unless you do the overload system, which is that every new potion requires all the previous potions, and it becomes a little ridiculous over time, right? It'd be like if the AMASCUT magic robes required a set of, like, I don't know, let's say, like, hypothetically, it's like a set of Tectonic and Virtus and Elite Tectonic and Subjugation to make them because all of those other things used to be best in slot magic. It's kind of, you know? You could do it, but... Yeah, also you need to remember, tradable potions just means that someone that wants to make them makes them, either for XP or for profit. And then someone that doesn't want to make potions buys them. Like, it's not bad for the economy. It actually increases the usefulness of overloads if they're tradable. That's it with Masterwork. That is the whole point of Masterwork, though. The whole point of Masterwork is that you're building it yourself out of other PVM gear. You just try there to Supreme Elite Overpowered Ultra Overloads now require 97 potions combined. We're already pretty close to that, to be honest with you. It's just too much of a process, in my opinion. So I always glad Extremes are made tradable, too. Because it's like... It's a long chain, right? To mix your Supremes into Overloads, and then mix your Overloads into Supremes, and then mix your Supremes into Elders, and then mix your Elders into Selves. It's a lengthy grind. I'm probably 400 mil Herblore XP just from making potions that I've needed. Going from Supreme to Elder was insane. Yeah, it was no good, in my opinion. RuneScape is you grind to unlock something like smithing, masterwork, herb overloads. The prize for grinding is unlocking the ability to make them. I mean, everyone's motivated for different reasons. I think, here's the thing, right? If you made base overloads tradable, just using that example again, and what you found is new players stopped grinding Herblore and started just buying overloads, that basically says a lot about the Herblore grind not being something that people enjoy. Like, I don't think it's necessarily good design to have things in game that people only do purely because they have to, as opposed to, like, and then eventually once those players know how to PVM, then they would grind Herblore to level 106 for Elders. So they still have their Herblore grind, it moves it later on. So that they can experience more of the game before having to commit to that grind. Do you know how many people show up to, like, teaching sessions that I've done in the past? And they're like, oh yeah, I don't have curses, I don't have overloads, I'm on normal prayers, hopefully that's okay. And it's like, it's hard telling that person you gotta do 60 quests and spend 800 mil on Herblore or whatever before you can actually play the game. I'd much rather more of the game be available early, and then you keep the same grind, you move it later. So that people can actually experience the game without doing it. That's my perfect world, though, obviously. Don't need to agree with me. I only make potions if I have to, or they're way cheaper to make. Right, I'm going 3k loot strat and a snappy scare back. Then you go to Raziel, few hours, get the whole set plus 3 weapons for 200 kills. RNG just silly. Yep. It's because of the streamer client. I'm cheating. Overload kits are tradable though. 9 herb isn't that big of an ask. Yeah, I mean, 9 herb isn't a huge ask. You're not wrong about that compared to what it used to be, but to a new player, I feel like it probably is. So when you look around online and you're like a 60 stat player with necromancy who's trying to kill a boss, or maybe look at going to God Wars 1 or whatever, and every single guide is using overloads, like I could see that turning people away. Anybody have some good mage rotation if no switches like melee range, just mage? Camp Fasoa. Try to get 2 wild magics, 1 omni power, 1 full tendrils, and then 1 or 2 3-hit asphyxes in your sunshine. Other than that, G-Conk before your omni and your wild magics. If you have extra adren, you can use the Iban staff special. That's basically Magic 101. And then if you're new to switching things, just camp Incite Fear. What's the best combat style for learning Zami? I would do magic personally. I'm a big magic enjoyer. Okay, so all of that's done. The next thing that we need to figure out is I gotta buy penance powder. Okay. The next thing we need to figure out is perks for new gear. What is a good buyable source of precious components? Probably like Dragonstone necklaces. And then I'll do Dragonstone bracelets. And then ethereal components is important of restoration, and it's just the higher tier ones. These things need a higher limit. It's 50k each and they don't buy? Oh my god. What's the recommended AMASCUT style? Can't tell you that. Can make Elder overloads from scratch is 25 different potions. Yeah, like, I don't know. To some people, that's going to be like, that's fine. And to other people, it's going to be like, that sounds like a lot of work. I think both are reasonable takes, but yeah, to me, that kind of sounds like a lot. Okay, so perk-wise, let me see what I have, actually. Let me check my gizmo bag. Yeah, this is like the scary part. Precise 5, crackling 4. I mean, I guess there's a chance that other gear becomes obsolete, so I could actually just take gear off of other gear. Crackling 4, bulwark 4, impatient, honed, invigorating. Undead, Dragon Slayers, lots of impatience. Okay, I've got an Aftershock 4 Ruthless 1. Okay, good. And then I've got an Aftershock 4. Okay. AS4 R1 P6 is actually fine. Okay, so you actually might be okay on perks. That's good. I guess the one tough one would be Biting 4s. Because I'd want Biting 4 on Magic Gear, because it's Magic Gear. So is there something that I can take Biting 4? Oh, yes, there is. I can just disassemble my Sasuke gear. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Okay, we're cooking now. We're cooking. What a huge day. It's level 20 as well. Yeah, that's literally best in slot magic perks. Done. 1, 2. What an easy game. Okay, so we're good on armor perks. And then for weapon perks, it's just like I guess ideally it's pieces aftershock 1, aftershock 4, E2. Okay. If you ever need anything, let me know. Don't play my RC account that much anymore. Huge. Also, hi Griffin. I hope you're taking care. What perk do I use instead of biting for on necromancy? So what I would do is if you're a necromancer, I would either do turtling 3 or turtling 4 or enhanced devoted 4. Plan on buying the new gear for day 1 testing? Might be day 1, might be day 2. Might be when I get back home on Wednesday. Safe travel stay. Thanks, Griffin. Sorry, where are the ethereal components? Oh my god. Do I need 35 of them? Yeah, this might be a bit of a struggle. Okay. So, weapon perks are Iljunkins, of which I have 3. Can I do a P6 Aftershock 1 with 3 Iljunkins? I think I can. I can. Nice. Okay. So, let's just YOLO a P6 Aftershock 1. Because that's like, I think that's reasonable. Yeah. Okay. Wish me luck, team. Well, actually, wait. Do we need P6 Aftershock 1? The Necromancy weapons is main hand, right? So I need Aftershock 4 E2 for that. And then for the magic stuff is just armor. And then the melee is a scythe, right? Aftershock 4 Eruptive 3. Oh, sorry. Eruptive 4 with this 3. E4 R3 with Aftershock 4. That actually seems reasonable. So maybe I could just disassemble my scythe. Yeah, you don't need P6 Aftershock 1 on a scythe, do you? I don't think. Why do I prefer RC over old school? I like the community a lot. It feels like a very tight-knit family. That's really cool. I like the... Yeah, what do we think? I like the community. I like the PVM scene. I like the combat system. The skill ceiling is really, really high, which is super enjoyable to master. And then, other than that, I actually like the look of the game, too. Okay, yeah. So I'll hold off. And I guess if I'm in an emergency, I can just disassemble a bunch of stuff. Yeah, because I have good perks on random gear. So I think we'll be safe here. Good. I would like to be able to make a separator, though. I think that's a good idea. If I could take a sending bank on new gear for 2 days, knowing it'll drop in price rapidly. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care about GP in this game whatsoever. Like, I don't have any aspirations of being a rich player. My only aspiration is to have enough money that I can play all the new content for you guys. So, yeah. Good question, but I just do not value GP whatsoever in this game. I never have. Like, it's just sitting there. It's not doing anything. I need to make sure I have enough, right, to play the new content and test everything out. That's the only thing I need, is I need enough to buy the things that I want. Other than that, nothing matters to me. Okay. So we're gonna say, wait, how many ethereal Kubotas did I get from that? I got 16. Auto tier. Okay, 100 more of those. Let me look at separators. I would just like to have a couple separators, 35 and 35. Okay, so I think I should buy one more shipment of ethereal components. Revamp smithing, repair melee master armor. I don't know. Here's the thing. I think so. When issues in the game are kind of triaged, they're triaged based on two pieces of criteria. One is how big of a problem is it in terms of, like, is this a major issue or a minor issue or a moderate issue? Where I would say it's a major issue. That to repair melee masterwork, you need masterwork. Again, you got to remake it, and then to repair magic and ranged. Is there range master? There is it. To repair magic, you just give GP. It's way better, right? That's a major issue, but then that size of the issue is multiplied. It's actually a formula. It is multiplied by the impact, which is a factor of how many players this impacts every day. And because almost nobody uses melee masterwork, the issue you're going to run into here is, while it is a big issue, it impacts almost nobody. So because of that, it may get looked at, but it's going to be really, really, really low on the priority list. If that makes sense. So yes, it should get looked at. But I would not expect it to be looked at quickly just based on that. Okay. Happens in every organization. Yeah, I mean, that's like, it's kind of like the only way that it would make any semblance of sense to do it. But because you have to remember, right? Everyone at Jagex, when they have time to fix issues in the game, they want to fix the thing that is annoying the most people, right? That's going to be the most beneficial fix or the most impactful fix. So yeah, because of that, sometimes things that don't impact a lot of players get kind of swept under the rug. Thanks for the breakdown. No worries. Auras should be number one on the priority list. I hate the Aura system so much. I would like it to perish forever. Feel like it could have been easily addressed during the Masterwork Weapons rework, though. I would suspect that it wasn't in the scope of the project, so no one looked at it, because I would assume, yeah, I would just assume that, like, modifying current content is not part of the scope for the 110s. Yeah, so I get what you're saying, though, is it wouldn't have been hard to make that change, but it would have required a discussion, and then it would have required, like, meeting with the balancing council and making sure that it's not going to mess up the values of anything or the economy. Like, it's still a process. It's more than just one person just changing a thing. Do I want them changed or removed? I want what changed or removed? Masterwork repair? It should be changed so that it costs GP. Oh, auras? So there are two versions for auras. One, you make it a permanent item slot. You make them all earnable in the game, like a lot of them are. Okay. You add skilling marks of where you get from skilling that would allow you to reset them and give you skilling aura resets. And then your aura system is more or less fine as long as they're all earnable in game. I pitched a system where once you reach level 50 in a skill, you start getting aura shards. And then once you hit level 70, you get them at a higher rate. And then once you hit level 90, you have enough for the legendary aura in your given skill. And it works the same way as the outfit shards. So that was my pitch from earning the auras in-game. The other version you could do that is a little more radical, but you could actually make the argument it would actually just make the game better overall, is you remove the aura slot entirely. You rebalance everything in the game around having auras, not like everything that's currently balanced around having auras, you rebalance. That is more work, arguably, but you come out of it with a cleaner, easier to follow game. But yeah, those are the two ideas. But you're just giving every aura on account creation. Yeah, you could do that too. I guess then they don't need to be earnable in game if they just everybody gets all of them. Yeah, you could do that too. That's why even easier. Make auras purchased by Thaler. So the problem with that is if you do that, what ends up happening is you actually end up ruining every minigame in the game because they will go from being dead to being full of people AFKing, which is arguably worse than being dead. When you show up at Castle Wars to play Castle Wars and no one's actually playing Castle Wars, worst feeling in the world. Oh, okay, team. That's what it already is now, though. Oh, for Castle Wars, yeah. But you apply that to other minigames, too. Yeah, no, you have to extrapolate that to all of the minigames. I want to spin Treasure Hunter for my auras. Don't get one guide. Don't get one guide. Don't get one guide. Do not get one guide. I repeat, do not get one guide. You know what I do need, though? I need a Necromancer preset. Wait, does Wazzy have a Necromancy preset? I don't want to go with a preset that uses any of the knowledge that I may or may not have. So I think it makes the most sense to just yoink Wazzy's preset.
See melee.
And then we roll up with that. All right, Wazzy, where's your Necromancy stuff? Oh, also, I forgot Wazzy had a Coroming swap too. Okay. Nice.
EOF as well.
Wazzy, where's your Necromancer preset? Okay, you got another magic preset with the Crypt
thing.
Bloom?
It's just
Okay, here.
a
Hold.
Necromancer shield instead.
Hold.
As there is no tier 90 use, is the next extra kill.
I need you to not be hovering over something for a quick sec.
Making your NX with
Oh my
a
god, he's being so thorough. Look how deep he's going. Okay, fixed it. Yoink. All right, shout out to the Wazzler for the preset. All right. Is there one for cat girls? Doesn't look like it. Will I be trying the new boss at all first week? Yes, absolutely. Is there a set limit when I'm allowed to try? As soon as the world's first race is done, I will be allowed to try. I think people are, I mean, this makes sense because no one knows, right? People are grossly overestimating my experience with the boss. I helped make it, so I helped with a lot of playtesting and a lot of kind of like design things of like, oh, this feels good, this doesn't feel good. I gave a lot of feedback, but I have never killed a AMASCUT in World's First difficulty or even close. So as soon as it is killed, like I would say within an hour or two, most people just via watching will be up to speed with where I'm at. Okay, so wait, what? Why does he have a Fasoa in his Necrobit? Oh no, he does it. He does it. Okay, it just hasn't loaded. Okay, saved. Thank you so much for the bangs, everyone. Okay, give me one of those. Give me one of those. Give me one of these. Whose preset am I looking at? Wazzy's. I figured it would make sense to just copy his one-to-one. Rune pouches. Hellhound. Because I don't want anyone to get like an unfair advantage if I make a preset that like is has different things in it. I just don't think that would be fair, so I am literally copying Wazzy's from his prep video. Mostly because I do want to play the boss on release. So I don't want to be fiddling with presets and things. Wait, Arcane is a Necromancer? No, Spectral. Wazzy's using a Wen book. Isn't a AMASCUT book just a better Wen book? Is he on his Iron Man? He might be on his Iron Man. Okay. Vitplot. He has 2 EOFs. What could the other EOF possibly be? I have no idea. Excalibur, he has flanking. Clear-headed Bulwark Mobile is like... That's a deep cut, bro. Oh, it's for Stat Hammer. Oh. That makes sense, actually. Okay. Dude, bringing a Stat Hammer and also bringing, a Pernix Quiver and a Bolg for BSAs? Switchy preset. A lot of hit chance going on in there. Alright. Nice, that's the Necromancy preset. That's the Magic preset. Is there anything else I want to change about this? I don't think so. No. I'm good. Oh, that goes the Iron? Because he said he was going to do his main day one. Nice, nice, nice. Fair enough. Okay. Team? I think it's time for us to go. I have an hour and a half before I need to get to the airport. Sorry, words. I haven't finished packing yet. I've got all my clothes figured out. But I'm very indecisive, and I don't really know what the vibe is at Jagex, so I brought way more clothing than I will need, just in case. Outside of that, after I end the stream, I've got to pack up my stream setup, obviously, so that I can stream while I'm remotely. Other than that, I think it's go time. I've got all my stuff charged up. I got my Switch with me, so I can play Slay the Spire on the plane if I can't sleep. Yeah, just trying to think. I think I've got everything I need. So, yeah, thank you to Elgato for the mobile stream setup. Yeah, we'll be talking about that a lot more. Also, I'm going to do a behind the scenes and a vlog purely because of Elgato as well. So they're kind of enabling a lot here. But yeah, one cool thing about this setup is I can just grab my mic and throw it on a backpack and we're good. And that's kind of helpful. But yeah, with that said, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of the support. I cannot wait for the world's first race on Monday, and I will be streaming a ton throughout the week as well. I'll try to get a stream or two out when I'm remote, when I'm in the UK. Obviously, it might be a little finicky at times. We're going to aim to do that. Outside of that, I will be back home on Wednesday. So if I don't see you guys before that, I'll see you guys on Wednesday, or if I'm like dead, it'll be Thursday. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the support. And yeah, wish me luck for the world's first race too. I've done so much prep. I want to nail this cast. I think it's really important. I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, but, yeah, let me know how it's going. Hopefully it's fun. I think it's going to be a great day. But yeah, take care everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, friends.